What's going on, everybody? Live here. I'm using a new platform. So I'm just trying to kind of understand how to use this.
What's going on, everybody?
And
live here. I'm using a new platform.
So we'll see how that goes.
I'm just trying to kind of understand how to use this. What's going on, everybody? And live here. I'm using a new platform. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just trying to.
So I'm sorry, I'm going to my phone so I can see what we got going on here. I want to be able to follow along. Do you still hear an echo? Let me know if you're let me know if you can still hear an echo. We're gonna have about maybe a 10-second delay or something like that. So let me know if you still hear an echo. Bahamas in the house. Let's go. CL Supreme, help me out, bro. Is the audio still doubling? All good. Dope. I love it. Love it. So yeah, we're looking good now. All right, no double. Sounds good. All right, so hey, what's going on, everybody? Finally got the little system set up, and we're looking good. I'm going on my phone here to kind of look at the chats, and we're gonna do our best to go through and see what's cracking. So Mike the Mask already noticed what's going on. I already know it. I mean, now look, let me just be real with y'all for a second. All right. Y'all know since I launched the tradinggetpaid.com, every video, I've been rocking my Trade and Get Paid gear. I've been rocking the badge, or I've been rocking that Forex bull. I do this. By the way, if you want the gear, go to tradinggetpaid.com. You got to get that. But today was special. Did y'all happen to see how my boys Go Blue handled Florida State? Oh my God. Oh my God. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So now we're on to the Elite Eight. So I had to rep, Go Blue. Well, I got a couple of pillows in the background, Go Blue. Y'all know I got my Michigan flag, so I had to, rep for the blue, let everybody know that Michigan is in the Elite Eight, and bring on UCLA. Bring on UCLA. Let's go. I'm reading the chats here. Hey, True Face, Elite Eight, baby. Let's go. Go Blue. Let's see. Amsterdam in the house. What's good? What's good? Ethiopia in the house. Whoa, what's good? All right. Bahamas, I see that already. I see New Jersey in the house. That's what's up. All right, so before we get in, just tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from. Where are you watching from? Go ahead and put it in the chats. Where are you watching from? You already know I'm in Detroit, 313. As you already heard once, probably going to hear it a few more times. Your boy's excited that Michigan's in the Elite Eight. So I'm repping the blue. Ghana, Miami, let's go. Fayetteville, North Carolina. North Carolina is one of my favorite states. My man Pete is with me in the house today. My man Pete is over there working on some TTA stuff. And I heard him yapping something about go Tar Heels or something. I don't even know what that means. I think he's speaking Chinese or, some kind of other language. I don't know. Is that Puerto Rican? That's Puerto Rican. Oh, it's Puerto Rican. Okay, gotcha. Sweden, Ireland, Flint, Michigan. Let's go. Australia, South Africa, Boston. Got some other Detroiters in the house. Pakistan. Man, we got people watching from all over the world. I love it. I love it. So let me ask you a question. Is this a good time for live? I've been toying with a couple of different things. Like, sometimes I go live and it's like 9 a.m. Eastern. But because, we got people watching from all over the world, that's it. Some of y'all up midnight right now, at your time. Is this right now 11 a.m. Eastern? Is that a good time to go live for you guys? Or talk to me. Tell me what is a good time to go live. Tell me what's a good time that would work, for everybody. What is best for you guys? Alabama, Texas, UK. All right. If you see me looking down again, if you're just joining, I'm watching the chat on my phone. So just kind of trying to do my best to do that. My physical body is in Florida, but my soul and spirit resides in Brooklyn. Hey, BK, Brooklyn. Let's go. Y'all know I'm from Queens, right? I grew up in Queens. My boy Petey over here, he's from Canarsie. He gave me a look. He gave me a look. Nah, he's from Bushwick. Bushwick. Some of y'all from Brooklyn, y'all know about Bushwick. Let's see, 4 p.m. Ireland. Okay, 3 p.m., 11 p.m. All right, it's a good time. Good time. Okay, good. So this is a good time. Seems like this is good. That is good. That is good. Good. William Black repping Auburn Hills. You already know. Go Blue. Tuesday night, bring on UCLA. Let's go. So, guys, look, here's what we're going to do. I just feel like I haven't gone live. I have not gone live since we launched the Trade and Get Paid website. That was New Year's. So literally, this is only my second live of the new year. Man, what's going on here? That's crazy. I usually like to go live at least like once a month. My man CL Supreme said, I lived in Canarsie for a while. Originally from East Flatbush. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Juniors.
All right. So we got New York, Detroit repping in the house. All right. So, all right, cool. So here's what we're gonna do. First, I want to talk to everybody because I want to just share what's on my mind. We're gonna go to the chats. I told you it was a live Q&A, so please do me a favor. You can put I'm watching the chats. For those of you who are just getting on, I'm watching the chats on my phone, and I'm gonna do my best to kind of answer everybody's questions. K Deuce, there he is. Hey y'all, K Deuce is a beast, man. I'm giving K Deuce a shout out, man, right here on live YouTube. My man Keith is a beast, bro. He's a student at TTA. He actually tried to do Forex. He was doing Forex, and I don't know. I'm probably butchering his story a little bit, but I know he did some other educational platforms, things like that, learning how to trade Forex. And so he came into TTA with some knowledge at least. And man, my man's making money. He's doing it. Like, bro, he's a beast, bro. And soon, I'm telling y'all, hear me now. Hear me. Y'all might call this prophecy or something. I'm prophesying to somebody. Y'all gonna see that man as an educator soon, bro. Keith K Deuce. I'm gonna just call him K Deuce because that's his name. But man, my man's a beast, bro. I appreciate you, K Deuce. Yep, William Black. There's my man right there. Yep, we need to meet up too, man. I had lunch with K Deuce about a month ago or something. I don't remember. I lose track of time, but we had some really, really good tacos. That was good. But William, we need to do that too, bro. Yeah. So Yep. All right, cool. So here's what we're doing, guys. Before I get into the Q&A part, let me just take a few minutes. It's live, right? We're not really following a structure of what I'm teaching today. Usually it might be like a supply and demand video or some type of, price action trading video or something like that. But today I want to talk about a couple of little things. Number one, man, these scammers, bro, we're knocking them dead. We're knocking them dead. Man, anybody who has helped us with that, I appreciate you. I told the TTA team this last week because they've been helping a lot. The people on TTA, man, that's our family, bro. Like TTA, we're a big family, and we look out for one another. They've been helping us out because here's what's happening, guys. We have so many people. If you haven't already seen it, we have so many people that are making like these fake Jay Wayne accounts and fake Joe Genta accounts and fake Trading Get Paid accounts and Team Take Profits. And, bro, these cats are crazy, man. They are like, we had one dude that had like 70,000 people in a Telegram. Now, it's not a paid Telegram or nothing like that, but still, so it's easy to just throw a name out there and gather a crowd. But this man had like 70,000 people in a Telegram called Take Profits Team. Now, y'all know that's not our name. We've been repping this for how long now? Team Take Profits. I know Take Profits Team. What kind of mess is that? But he was taking people's money, man. He was like literally, you send him Bitcoin, he's sending him all this kind of money through Bitcoin, and he's telling you he's going to give you a return, acting like he's Jay Wayne, but he's not really Jay Wayne. Man, we finally got him labeled as a scammer on Telegram. Finally, after like a year, we've been taking down scammers right and left. Every day, it's a new scammer popping up with our name on it, trying to take people's money in Bitcoin. And these cats they're liars, man. They're liars. So you already know I ain't about all that nonsense. So we've been going after them. We've been going after the platforms that are allowing this mess. We got lawyers involved. We're trying to do it the right way, and it's just happening too much. So what we did was we set up an email account, fraud@trendtrading.academy. All right. Fraud@trendtrading.academy. And what we did is if you see somebody posing as one of us, a fake IG account, a fake Telegram, a fake YouTube channel, or whatever it might be, just take a screenshot and send it to fraud@trendtrading.academy, FRAUD@trendtrading.academy. And what we're doing is we're gathering up all this information and allowing the lawyers to go to the platforms with this mess. And one by one, man, we're knocking them out. One by one, we're knocking them out. And it's great, man. So I definitely appreciate everybody helping with that. Definitely appreciate you helping with that. So let's get rid of these scammers. Yeah. So all right, let me go back to the thing real quick. Benjamin said, Joe, how long did it take you to get the mindset skills to become profitable month after month? Probably about a year. So just to answer your question specifically, about a year. To say when did it take me to get profit was like in my first couple of months, but then I lost a lot of it, like I made some and I lost some, lost some, because I really didn't have the mindset. And the real thing was I didn't have the risk management plan down. But after about a year or so, I think it was, I really started to get down my risk management and understand how to grow an account using compounding. And you can see my video. I did this, 1,000 to 6 figures video. And that was like my first big video on YouTube. I showed you the plan I used. Now I was ultra aggressive. I was using a 5% risk, a 1 to 2 risk reward, which that's good. 1 to 2 risk reward. And so I compounded fast, because think about it. If you're risking 5, you're getting 10. So I was literally catching 10% of my account on every trade. Now I lost some trades too, for sure. But when you're hitting 10%, I mean, it compounds fast. However, of course, that's a big risk, 5% of your account. So now I trade 1% of my account. And it's much, you know, it's a much more maintainable risk, and it's more sustainable that way. So you know, that's what I did. Mike Damask, I'm hitting up your office once lockdown is done. Let's go. I say we do it. Hi, why don't Mohammed Salah? Why don't you use Elliott Wave? Who said I don't use Elliott Wave? Who told you that? Man, you must not be in TTA. I teach Elliott Wave. That's what I do. So yeah, I don't know. I teach TTA all the time about Elliott Wave and how to use wave theory, and you know, I'm all about that. So that's like one of the main things I do. Let's see. Mike Damas said, "Bust them scammers." Yes, sir. Let's bust them. William Black, TTA is different, y'all. Nothing like it. Can't be duplicated. That's exactly right. Jay Lopez said, New York in the house. Let's go. Mike Damask said, it's a shame we can't scam the scammers like. That's funny. Richard Appletree, send me a link. I want to join today. It's easy. Just go to trendtrading.academy. So I'm going to type it in the chat right now. Let me type it right now on my phone. There it is. Yeah, risk management is rule number one, Mike. Mike Damask. You got to start, you know, just start where you can. You know, a lot of people say start small, and I, you know, I see what you said there. He says start small, grow big. Risk management is number one. Facts. Risk management is the number one thing you got to learn. More than a strategy or anything else. However, you don't got to start small. I mean, you can start with whatever's comfortable. It could, now if it's small, that's okay. You know, if you start with a $500 account, just understand that if you're using risk management, your growth will be slower than if you know, start with 20,000. You know what I mean? Like 1% of 500 is only $5. When you talk about what you start with, people ask me all the time, how much are you going to make? How fast can I make my money back? Well, you know, what are you starting with? How committed are you going to be? You know, like, are you going to stick to the plan? Like, I don't know, because I've seen people that say, oh, I'm going to do everything every little step that you're going to do. Yeah, they say that until it comes to actually doing it. And then, you know, they want to venture off and do their own thing. So what I would say is start with what you can afford, right? Never trade any money that you can't afford to lose, because there is risk involved in trading. One mistake can lose your money. You know, one mistake can lose your money. Now, y'all know I do this, right? Let me get a 1 in the chat if y'all know I do this. All right. I'm telling you, I do this thing. Pete's sitting next to me. Pete, I do this or what?
You do it.
All right, look, here's the problem. I'm still a human. I am still a human. You know what I did? I did exactly what I tell my TTA students not to do. I did exactly what I tell YouTube not to do. I was so tired. This is about what, 3-4 weeks ago, Pete, when I made that stupid mistake. About 3-4 weeks ago, I gave TTA a sick trade setup. It was an amazing trade setup. Man, we called it. I called the trade, and it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. TTA 8. TTA made money. Here's what I did, though. It was about 2 a.m. I was tired. Man, I was tired, bro. I entered the trade and immediately fell asleep. I mean, I'm telling you, I went to sleep. And, man, I lost some money on that trade. I lost some money because I was like, man, I did not set myself up properly. Stupid. What was I thinking? I'm the professional around here. What am I thinking? It was a stupid mistake. I was too tired. I shouldn't even been on the market. But the trade hit. Everybody else ate. What I'm telling you is one mistake, you can blow your account. One mistake, one stupid thing you do, you can lose a lot of money. So don't risk more than you can afford to lose. Don't be putting your mortgage money and your grocery money in the account. Don't put your child's tuition in the account, right? Save your money, work hard, have a job, do your thing, and nothing wrong. You know, I know we see these little gimmicky things, you know, unemployable, you know, work, you know, don't work for a boss and don't work for a paycheck and all this kind of stuff that's like anti-work, but that's crap. And honestly, if we're being real, that's crap. Work a job, man. Do your thing. There ain't nothing wrong. There ain't nothing dishonest. There ain't nothing dishonorable about working hard at a job. You know, one of our educators, Robert, Robert's a beast, man. Robert is an animal, bro. He's an educator with TTA, but he works a job. Like he's been working for American Airlines for like 20 something years. You know, number one, he enjoys what he does. Number two, he's got a retirement. Why throw away your retirement, right? So like there's nothing wrong with working hard at a job, but have a plan in place. You know what I mean? Like work your job, do your thing, work in the day, work full time on your, you know, keeping your home together, keeping your family fed, whatever else, while working part-time on your fortune, your future. And then until it gets to a place where that fortune, that future can sustain everything. Then if you want to quit your job, go quit your job. But, you know, don't get caught up in the hype, you know, seeing somebody with some MLM shirt or something like that, you know, telling you to quit your job, don't work for a boss, you know, don't buy into that hype, man. There's nothing wrong with working a job. Nothing wrong with that. So anyway, start with what you can afford to start with. All right, so Sabello Famella, can you please explain the Bollinger Band strategy? Most especially where you said you must also refer to price action. All right, cool. So here's the thing. Let's talk about that for a second. First of all, let me go ahead and knock something out the park real quick. Man, there's this cat. I am gonna shout his channel out because he's whack, bro. But there's this cat made a video about my Bollinger Band strategy. I watched a couple minutes of it, bro. It's trash. One thing I'm thankful for is that the biggest video on his channel is me. So yeah, go ahead and get famous off of me, bro. That's cool. But the truth is he made a video talking about how, you know, my Bollinger Band strategy was like the worst strategy ever. He ran it through some scanner, you know, he's supposed to now. I mean, I don't know who made him the authority on trading, but you know, he sets up what is the best and what is not the best, and whatever. Trash. It's trash. But the truth is, number one, he took my Bollinger Band strategy, which he don't even know, right? He took 2 little steps of it and made an entire video on it, called it trash. And he used it on Bitcoin, not even on Forex. How many times have I told you guys not to use this stuff on Bitcoin, and right? Like it's going to be prone to fake outs and spikes and whatever else, because we all know crypto don't move the same way Forex does. It's all different, right? So, you know, listen, that's what it is. So you know, you take something that works on Forex and you take step 1 and 2 of something, not even the whole thing, don't base anything on price action as what the original question is. And then you wonder why it loses, and then call the thing trash and whatever. I got people coming on my channel talking about how, you know, stuff I'm teaching is trash, whatever. Here's the deal, guys. That's clickbait. He used my name from a successful channel to make a successful video so he can get views. Don't buy into that nonsense. The truth is, when back to the original question. All right, back to the original question of what's being asked here is you must refer to price action. So here's the deal. If the Bollinger Band, now we know the Bollinger Band strategy. Let's look at this for a second. The Bollinger Band opens up when volume is coming into the market. The Bollinger Band pinches when we're going to consolidate and when there's not a lot of volume in the market. So that's not directional, it's volume, right? Opening up doesn't mean buy or sell. It just means volume. It means speed. It means there's movement in the market. When the Bollinger Bands are pinched together, it just means there's not volume in the market, and it does not buy or sell. It's not up or down. It's just saying that right now there's no real movement in the market. So what we like is it's supply and demand, right? Rally base drop base rally. What we're doing is we're coming out of the base. If we see price drop base during that base, what's going to happen? We're going to see the Bollinger Bands come together. Why? Because market moving sideways. When we see them start to open up, that means what? That we're getting either a drop or a rally coming out of that base movement. So it's really just supply and demand. So here's the deal. When we see the Bollinger Band open up, you're going to see candles start to expand. You're going to see bigger candles start to move. And eventually what's going to happen is that price many times will try to burst or bust outside of the Bollinger Band. It'll expand where essentially price has expanded beyond the Bollinger Band. What does that mean? If you were looking at an RSI, that's called overbought or oversold, right? It's the same thing. It just means price has gone beyond where we expected it to go, and soon we're due for a pullback. And the middle Bollinger Band, or the EMA that I use, or SMA, whatever your preference, is there as a guide as to tell us, are we going to continue or are we going to reverse? So what happens is the price breaks out of the Bollinger Band, and when we get a candle that closes back inside, that signifies to us that we're going to end up going back toward the middle, to the moving average or to the middle Bollinger Band. However, to answer the question, hey, I'm sorry, I got to say something. Curtis, my man, bro. I love that guy. Curtis Branch, bro. We have to get Bucharest together, bro. What are we doing, man? We got to eat some Bucharest together. Kurt. So guys, check this out. When that happens, let's say, for an example, that price is busting out of the Bollinger Band, and we're coming into that place where we're looking for that pullback, right? Well, here's the thing. If that happens at a level where you have supply and demand above you and supply and demand below you, or if you have two major levels above and below where you're at, why would you take that trade? That's why I say refer back to price action, refer back to market structure. Where are you when this happens? If the Bollinger Band move happens and you're at a structure level and you're rejecting a structure level, well, guess what? That tells me that this is probably looking pretty good. When you have that breakout at a structure level, it rejects, and you're going to get the pullback. Why? Because you're getting a rejection or at least a retest of a major structure level. If you're not, or if you're pushing into a level where why would you trade in an area that price action says don't trade? That's all I'm saying is, yes, the Bollinger Band strategy is fire. In fact, we just had this dude named Mark. He just posted. Go look at my community section. He just took money and he made it into $50,000. He made his first 50K off of my 50K strategy. It works. All right. So it's just a matter of, where are you doing this? Are you doing it at a level of price action? Don't let price action confirm a strategy, but let a strategy confirm price action. The first thing you should be looking at is, where are you in regards to market structure? Where are you in regards to supply and demand zones? Where are you with your fibs? You understand where you are at an overall place in the market, and then throw the strategy together and say, okay, how do I anticipate that the market is going to respond based on this strategy, because I'm at a level where I feel like it's time to trade. I don't buy into resistance, and I don't sell into support, right? But if I'm coming away from support and the Bollinger Band strategy confirms that, then you ought to take that buy. If you're coming away from resistance and the Bollinger Band confirms that, then you ought to take a sell, right? So it's go back to price action, see what price action says, and then slap on the strategy and see if it confirms what you're doing. And that really goes for every strategy. The people who want to knock all these strategies are the lazy people, who just want an indicator to tell them what to do. Man, if I just had a robot or an indicator that would just tell me what to do, then I can make money. Man, that's lazy. Learn how to read the market. Go in there and see what the market structure says. If you can't tell if you're at a buy or a sell zone, either you're a beginner and you're not ready, or two, you're lazy and you just don't want to do the work, right? So go in there and see where you're at in regards to market structure and price action, and let a strategy confirm to you what it is that the market is telling you. All right. So Sabello, great question, man. Great question. All right. So let me go back to oh, and by the way, let me say one more thing about that. And for those of you who are just getting on, we got a lot of people getting on. I'm if you see me looking down, it's because I'm following the chat on my phone. All right. So here's the deal. They said basically that I was going crazy because made 50K. And listen, here's the deal. I already told you I was risking 5% of my account in every trade. And I'll be honest with you. And look, I've told my team this. In the beginning, there were so many times where I was over leveraged. There was so many times where I overtraded. In fact, I don't know if Kurt's still on or if he was just popping in, but Kurt, he was with me. Right? So he saw this stuff. Yeah, there was a lot of times that I was over leveraged and I risked too much in a trade. And sometimes it went for me. And thankfully, most of the time it went for me because my strategy was good. But the reason I grew fast like that was because, yes, the truth is I was over leveraged. Right. And I'm just being honest with you. Some of y'all think, now I'm not over leveraged. I don't do that now. But in the beginning, that fast growth that I had, yeah, definitely. I mean, I was a beginner and I was just trading, man. I was trading for my life. And yes, many times, I'm telling you live on YouTube, telling all of you many times, yes, I was over leveraged and had gains that were probably bigger than what I could have or should have had. And many times I had losses that were bigger than I could have or should have had because I was over leveraged. I was taking too big of a lot size. I just wanted to have that growth. But then the first question I answered today was about consistency. That happened when I settled into a trade plan. And I said, all right, no more leveraging 5%. I'm not going to be, going in and trying to hit a home run every time I step up to the plate, because 4 singles equals a home run, right? I don't need 4 quarters equals $1. I don't got to get $1 every time. If I can get a quarter, I'm cool with it, right? So that's what I started to get that mentality of. I don't need to catch the whole run. If I catch 30 pips and I get out and then it goes another 20, 30 pips. Oh man, I missed out on 30 pips. Okay, I'm cool with it. I don't need to catch every last pip in the market. I just need to catch what makes sense for my trade plan. We tell our TTA students all the time, get your 15 or 20 and then the rest is on you. Use market structure. Like, we're trying to teach you how to trade. We're not just trying to give you some robotic signals, that's really where it's at, guys. It's the truth is, yes, I was over leveraged, but the truth is, get to a place where you work in a trade plan. I could show you if you could take a 30%, 35% strategy, win percentage. You guys want to focus on having this. I have an 80% strategy, this and that. Man, that's whack, bro. Listen, you could have an 80% win percentage. And if you have poor risk management, you could blow your account. And I could have a 35% win percentage. And if I have good risk management and I stick to a plan, I could triple my account. It's not about win percentage. It's about risk management. That's what you should be focused on first. The truth is if I make a video on YouTube, let me really get to where you live right now. If I made a video on YouTube tomorrow that said that the title and the thumbnail was all catchy and it said, "This strategy showed me how to make $1 million," man, I would get hundreds of thousands of views on that video because everybody wants to know the strategy that makes the money. But if I make a video that says risk management, I'm going to have very few views on it because people don't want that. They want the strategy that's going to hit the home run. And the truth is, all of them are going to lose their money. They're going to lose their money because they didn't stop to watch the risk management video that only got 1,000 views on it. They'd rather watch the one that's got 200,000 views on it, because it says a big number on it. That's the truth. What I'm encouraging you to do is focus on risk management first. Don't worry about a strategy. You could take a 50-50 strategy, something that's not even that good, and make money if you have good risk management in place. Focus on risk management. That is the key. Do it the opposite of the way I did it in the beginning. Focus on risk management, and that will take you the distance. All right? That's the raw truth, guys. Raw truth. Let me go back to the chats here. All right. Let's see. Do you hold the hand of the newbie when they join the academy? I'm gonna let you read the comments and see what the academy folks are saying. I'm telling you, from beginner to advanced, this is what we do. This is what we do. Our people are eating together, folks. Yep. People willing to do anything for Yeah, Robert. Yeah, CR. Yeah. So I'm already seeing people answer your question, Robert. I think all indicators are not trash. It's how they suit you and how the market behaves that back test and it works. Yeah, I'm not saying indicators are trash. I mean, I probably have said that phrase probably because I'm not an indicator person. But yeah, I would not say all indicators are trash. I mean, I got one indicator, the vortex indicator. I think it's the best indicator in all of Forex. I made a video about it. But yeah, it depends on how you use it. But if you use indicators to build a strategy and you have no regard for price action, that's trash. I don't care what they say. You basing a strategy on indicators alone, looking for trigger points without regard for what price action is saying or market structure, that to me, that's trash. I'm not with that. TTA is amazing. You should all sign up. Let's go. Appreciate you, Mark. I don't know how to say your last name. God bless you, Joe. Your YouTube content is a real gift, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad that you're finding value. Joe, when you doing a YouTube live? Man, I'm YouTube live right now. What you mean, bro? Price action is king. Yep. Can't get your hands. Yep. Facts. All right. Do you trade the trend line? Gwen Merle. If I'm saying that right, Morel or Merle. Do you trade the trend line? Yes. So I have a video that actually I have 3 videos that teach you how to trade the trend line. And I have a very unique strategy on how to trade the trend line. I actually make my own fan strategy out of trend lines. And that strategy's fire. That strategy is fire, folks. So that's really what I use for swing trading even now. So I would encourage you to go watch that. It's actually says trend line right in the title. Just search trend line on my channel, and I got 3 videos that'll teach you how I trade the trend. Go trade the trend line. Yep. How do we? I want to join. Do you accept PayPal? And do you have group chats, Discord, Facebook? No, Galen Rainey. Nah, we don't do Facebook, Discord. We used to do, like when we first started, we had a Facebook Messenger group Then we was real fancy and went to Discord. We had Telegram groups. We've done all of it. Slack. We've done all of them. But we've got to a point now where everything we do, just to be clear, everything we do is offered in our website. Nothing that we do is third party anymore. Everything that we do is built into our website. And there's several reasons for that. Number one, we don't want Telegram groups where people can get scammed. Number two, our website, we paid thousands and thousands of dollars to build this website, and it's fire. We built our own community within the website, so there's no need for third-party services. Everything we do is within our website. We have community, we have a downloadable resource library, we have a private video library, we have live classes 4 times a week, we have trade setups that we give out in the community. People are trading together. It's fire. It's fire. So definitely come check it out. Let's see. Yep, Maryland, a pro trader, focuses on risk management. That's it. Facts. Nick Dunn, what's the best risk management that you use? So I actually have a trade plan. It's free for people who are in TTA. It's in our downloadable resource library. If not, you can go on my website and buy it. Go to tradeandgetpaid.com, and you can actually buy my trade plan. And you know, you can use it as a template to build your own trade plan. Again, if you're a TTA member, it's free. You just go to the downloadable resource section, and it's in there. Just type in Joe's trade plan, and it's there for you to use. So that's what I would tell you. It's based on risk management. It's detailed, even down to naming your strategy, your rules, and a complete outline of how to build a trade plan. So that's what I would say about that. Also, if you haven't got my trade journal, not to keep plugging here, but if you don't have my trading journal, you need it. All right. Comment if you have my trading journal. If you have my trading journal, would just comment and let us know what you think about it. Yep. If you have my trading journal, go ahead and comment and let us know what you think about it. But if you haven't gotten a TGP trading journal yet, you need it. It's going to help you a ton. It'll help you a ton. So it basically will outline 52 weeks of trading and take you from strategy to strategy, you know, like really understanding to help develop your personal trade strategy, your risk management plan, your money management. It's got cheat sheets in there, all kind of stuff, and then track every trade that you take. It's fire. It's fire. So yeah, so I would say do that. Let's see here. I'm just going back to the comments. Yeah, appreciate you, Marilyn. Surjit Mondal, thanks, man. I've learned a lot of things from your YouTube videos, man. That's awesome, bro. Keep it up. We give out a lot of content on YouTube, and you know, we know everybody, you know, can't afford maybe in the beginning to be a part of TTA, so we want to give something to everybody. And the YouTube channel brings that value, so I'm definitely glad you're learning from it. Once you join TTA, that's when you're going to see like a whole new level of value. Richard Appletree, how much is the academy? It's only $75 a month. That's it. Inexpensive, very inexpensive, and the value you get is crazy. So definitely want to do that. Live trading session. Y'all asking about that, man. Man, I don't think y'all realize how much work goes into that. That's a lot of work, but it's coming. Stay tuned. TTA member, but happen on this live. How do I get notifications when you're live? Just make sure you click subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and right next to the subscribe button is a little bell. Just click on that and click all. So make sure you get notifications whenever I post videos or go live. Do we have to pay a registration fee or just $75 a month? That's it. It's just $75 a month. There's no additional cost on top of that. $75 includes everything that we offer in the website. Let's see. K Deuce, the trading journal is absolute game changer, hands down. It's one of the best investments I've made to take my trading career to the next level. Let's go. K Deuce. Yep. Oh, yeah. William Black just said, let them know about that journal too. Yep. Yeah, that's great. That's great. William Black, it literally makes you create a plan specifically for you in the trading journey. I love it. TTA, Robert Williams said TTA is not an MLM pyramid program because there are some out there that offer training, but also want you to recruit. Are these scam programs? So, all right. So I'm not going to say that they're scams because there's, there's definitely some companies out there that have a MLM, that do have some value. The truth is though, most of them are not sustainable. As many of you know, I came from one of those companies. I was in IML, which is now called IM Academy. I learned a lot from IM Academy, and I'm not knocking it because I learned a lot, and I appreciate the some of the education that I received from IM Academy. Some of their teachers were pretty good back in the day. They have one teacher now that's still really good, but not very much on top of that. The problem with those companies, I am included, I am Academy included, is that when there is a focus on recruiting, by default, not out of ill intention, but by default, what happens is that becomes the focus. And people who just want to trade become a second thought. You kind of become an afterthought because you don't really want to recruit. You don't really want to go out and build a team and, do all that. So you kind of become an afterthought. And so that's the truth, guys. That's the truth. You can probably learn some good things from some of those companies, but you will become an afterthought if you don't help your upline to recruit people. So I actually have one of my upline who was like my biggest supporter, loved me to death. Oh man, I was the best thing since sliced bread when I was recruiting people. And when I quit IM Academy, man, I got wrote off, like blocked on Facebook. Crazy the hate that goes on with that. So definitely, man, that's hate, bro. That ain't love. They was never my friends in the first place. They only wanted what I brought value to them. And that's just the raw truth of it. So that's what I would say. That's what I would say about that. TTA does not have recruiting involved. Our company doesn't even have that option. We don't even give that option. So it's just it's completely focused on trading. Yeah. Are you going to do one-on-ones again? Yes. Queen Sheba CEO. Yes. I have a awesome plan coming within the next month or so, within the next really couple weeks. I'm going to be releasing some opportunities for that type of class setup. And I can't wait for it. Actually, it's going to be dope. I'm going to definitely get the trading journal. People asking how to get the trading journal. Well, you just go to tradinggetpaid.com. Let me type that in here real quick. All right, there you go. That's how you get the trading journal. Tradinggetpaid.com. I just put it in the comments. Yep. So Galen Rainey, I'm trying to get a one-on-one with you or Jay. We're both overbooked. Yeah, right now it's been crazy. What I would tell you is book Robert. Book Robert. Robert's a beast, man. I'm telling you, we taught him the stuff he's teaching you. So look, go get a one-on-one with Robert. He'll help you. Yep. King Xavier said my team hated me for calling them recruiters. Get used to that. Doobie, hey, I love that. I'm about to start using that. I hope I'm saying that right. Doobie, Exanthus. We do recruit in TTA, Joe. We recruit them pips. I love that. We recruiting them pips. Let's go. Yeah, Zolani. I honestly appreciate your live because you spit high value intelligence and Forex. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, man. Glad you're finding value for sure. Did you always feel like swing trading was for you, or over time did it speak to you more? Yeah, over time. I was very busy. So I didn't really like to have to get into and scalp, constantly. So watch the markets, watch the charts. And as some of you know, I'm a pastor as well. So I've got a lot of responsibilities as a pastor that require my time. I've got a family, at the time I was working a job. So it took a lot of time. So, that's why I was like, I wanted to focus on something where I could like kind of click it and go walk away, And so, I focused on learning how to swing trade, and that was good. That was good. The only reason I haven't really been swing trading, in the last probably 6 or 8 months is because, of COVID. All this market has been crazy, and I just don't trust leaving my money in for that long. And so that's why I haven't been doing that. I've been scalping and day trading. But yeah, swing trading is definitely something that called to me over time. Yep. South Africa loves your work. Yep. K Do said Robert is the truth. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, y'all need to book Robert's one-on-ones, man. He's dope. Kyle Preston, what's up, Joe? Kyle Preston's TTA in the house. Let's go, bro. What's good? Yep. Thank you. That is one of my concerns as far as joining an actual program. Yeah, Robert, just bro, you see the comments people are saying, man. Join up, you're gonna love it. TTA is fire. We do this out here, man. We making these money. So somebody asked a question about a wedge. Let me do this real quick, and I'm hoping that I haven't done this before on YouTube Live, so hopefully it works out. All right. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna try to share screens here for a second. So somebody in the comments on the post I made yesterday, they commented and they asked, how do we know a good wedge pattern from like a bad setup? So let me tell you exactly how to find that out. Well, so first of all, what is a wedge, right? A wedge is when you have two patterns that are coming together that a descending top and an ascending bottom coming together that look like this. So here's what we know about a wedge. A wedge is a continuation pattern. A wedge is a continuation pattern. High probability is how we trade, right? So if we know a wedge is a continuation pattern and we see a wedge forming, then we need to know if this is a continuation pattern, then where did this come from? So here's the thing. If we see like this, look, if we see a wedge that looks like this, okay? We see a wedge that's looking like this. And so a descending wedge, we know generally breaks out bearish. If we know that a descending wedge like this, a falling wedge, generally breaks bearish, then if that's supposed to be a continuation, then we would expect that it came from here, right? Because if it was bullish coming in, then we can expect it to be bullish leaving. However, if we see a descending wedge that comes from here, right, then here's the problem. We have confusion in the market, and now suddenly things are not looking the same because we came in bearish, but a falling wedge generally wants to leave bullish. So that's not continuation, that's reversal. And this would be an example of something that I would have a hard time wanting to trade. I would not want to trade a falling wedge coming from a bearish move, because that tells me, bearish continuation pattern tells me that I want to continue bearish. However, that continuation pattern generally breaks bullish, which tells me that I have confusion in the market. And that's something I would not want to trade. I would only want to trade a wedge that comes from its continuation source. Okay. So if it's a bullish coming in and it's a falling wedge, I'm confident in trading right here because it's bullish leaving and there's no confusion in the market. Well, that goes the same for if I have a rising wedge, right? If I have a rising wedge, right, and that's ugly, but I have a rising wedge that, let's say it comes from here. Well, the problem is a rising wedge generally does what? It falls. It breaks bearish. So if it's coming from here, that's reversal. That's not continuation. So the problem is, if this is what I'm expecting, then I don't really want to take a trade that comes from the bullish direction if I'm expecting a bearish result. I would want to trade something that came from here, because then I have it came in bearish, showed me a bearish pattern, and I took a bearish breakout. Does that make sense? I hope that really helps you. So I tell the TTA team this all the time. If you really want to know where you're going, you got to know where you came from. And any pattern for that matter. You know, if you see a pattern that generally breaks as a reversal pattern, but it came from the direction, it came from the opposite direction, well, that's going to tell you what? It's going to tell you that, you know, there's confusion in the market. Anything, if it comes in bullish, right? Let's say you have, right? You got something like that. We would expect for this to break out. So here's the thing. Let's say, for an example, though, that it didn't start right here coming from a bullish move. Let's say it came from a bearish move, right? So now this is a totally different pattern. Instead of this being a consolidation, this is a triple bottom, right? So it really just matters on where you're coming from. I can't say this is a good wedge, this is a bad wedge. The only thing I can say is, basically find out what price action is saying. Find out where you're coming from, and then from there, then you can really see what's happening in the market. You know, so I hope that answers the question. All right, let me look back in the chats. It's 11:57. I'm gonna answer a couple more quick questions, and then we're gonna end it. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, Zolani, flexibility in your work speaks volumes. I truly appreciate your trust, and I'm joining TTA because I love GBPAUD. Zolani, you're gonna be a perfect fit for the team. We love GA around here. Yeah. Oh, Pete, my man is on here helping me in the chats. I love it. I'm coming this April, dead or alive. I love it. See, look, guys. I'm just telling y'all. But look at these chats, man. Look at all these people that's in TTA. Elizabeth Grogan, a scam by any other name. I'm not sure what that means. The knowledge available is limitless and allows you to see actual plans and charts for your mentors and actual trades. Let's go. Yep. Elizabeth Grogan again. Don't get caught up with this. He's out for you. Guys, we got a hater in the house. Oh, man. We got a hater in the house. Good. Hey, best wishes, Elizabeth. Get that money. Get that money. Yeah. So, hi, can we retest the strategy on an old chart like we don't replay it? I mean, yeah. So anytime you want to back test, just go back and look and see how things play out. You know, don't use replay. Just go back and look and see how things play out in the market. You know, that'll help you. Not only do we win, but we learn the discipline in the markets and how to create your own edge. That's right. Exactly. Chris said, bro, I just want to say thanks for your opportunity. Really appreciate it. Absolutely. Jonah said, "Do you have verified stats or broker statements?" Yeah, I do. But I can tell you this: come in my team. You'll see. When we press the button together, that's all the statement I need. I ain't getting caught up in all that hate, all that nonsense. All right. You and Jay really helped me develop my strategy. That's all for the thanks that for all the content. Absolutely. Appreciate you. S. Dave. Yep. Here's the link. People asking about the link, how to join the team.
Got it.
Pete is typing it in. Pete is typing it in there right now. Arthur Makami, hi Joe. I just joined TTA today. I'm happy to be here. Hey, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. I'm going to join about an hour or so. Need help. Hope this training fits my schedule. Also, yeah. Hey, it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be the best thing you ever did. I promise you that, man. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna love it. Latanya said, "Do you have any?" Latanya's in the house. Latanya, another TTA veteran. Do you have anything on the events board yet? I just came on. Nope, just we're just talking out here. This is my first live in like 4 months, so I just wanted to kind of really chop it up with everybody. We just kind of just hanging out and talking today. Yeah. Welcome to the team. Anybody who just joined. Strim Z, I just subscribed. Could you do an elevator pitch on who you are and what experience you have? Would be nice to hear more about you. The elevator pitch. The elevator pitch is in the name, trade and get paid. I teach people how to trade Forex. And we have an academy, TTA, which is Trend Trading Academy. And that's what we do. We teach people how to trade Forex. Got a lot of people in the comments that speak to who we are and what we do. I believe in integrity, and we don't do no nonsense. No recruiting. Let's just trade. And I'm a Michigan fan. Go Blue. We're in the Elite Eight. Yep. So glad I caught this video. That's what's up. Hey Joe, how many trades do you place a day? I don't really have a quota like that. I don't trade more than 3 to 5 times a week. So if the market gives me 2 trades in a night, I'll take them. If it gives me 1 trade, I'll take it. If it gives me no trades, I'll take it. Whatever it is. So I just let the market do what the market wants to do. If the market gives me a trade, I take it. If the market, I'm not going to force a trade just because I got to try to keep a quota, Yep. Oh my God. Oh my God. Kyle Preston, I thought we were friends, bro. Man, I'm gonna have to talk to you in private in the TTA, man. We might have to talk about that. Go green. I don't even know what that means. Yep. Everybody's talking with the high recommend. Zolani said, "You do no nonsense, either straight facts." Joe, please mention that. Yeah, I try to do that. Straight facts. I don't try to beat around the bush. I'm straight to the point. I actually to a fault. Some people hate me for it because I speak too straight. Some people get mad at me because they say I hurt their feelings, and I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, but truth is truth. All right, this is gonna be the last question I answer. William Black. William Black. Hold on, I one more question. What does this say? Strim Z, since you're new to the channel, I'm gonna take your just take your question. Y'all think I should use $100 and try to make a 1%? I mean, yeah, I've seen people do it, but the problem is, here's what I would tell you. Save that same $100, right? I don't know if you have a job, but hopefully you have a job. You have some, some kind of source of income to provide for your family. But the truth is $100, 1% of $100 is how much? $1. So if you're using a 1 to 2 risk reward, you're going to make $2 for every trade that you take. $2, which is, look, nobody's hating on $2. However, that's going to take a long time before you have livable income, right? $2, $2, $2, $2, maybe $2.20, $2.40, it's going to take a long time to get to that level of livable, sustainable income. So what I would say, it would be more beneficial to designate a budget and put money aside and trade in your demo and perfect your trading. While you're doing that, you're saving money. Now, let's say you have $1,000, now let's say you have 10,000, I don't know, whatever you can do. But now look at this, 1% of $1,000 is $10, So now if you're using a 1 to 2 risk reward, you're making $20 on a trade. Well, now suddenly you're in a position where, if you're trading 5 times a week, you're winning 5 trades a week. You made $100 this week. That's not a full-time income, but I mean, it's better than making $10, and you're doing it with a more efficient and a more structured path because you took the time to learn on a demo. So I would say save your money until you have a little bit more, $1,000 or something like that. And that's what I would tell you to do. But I've seen people start with $100 and do well, but it takes a long time. So that would be my honest answer. Yep. Yep, facts. So all right, last question is where was it? It was William Black. Joe, what helped you get through those days where you were trying to balance everything? Trading, family, church, TTA, etc. All right, this is gonna be the last question. So number one, what helped me was this right here. Oh, you can't see it, but right above my head it says, remember why you started. That was number one. I always came back to my why. I always came back to why I traded. And you guys know what that is. It's for my family, my ministry, and my city, right? That's why I do this. Anybody who's done this for a while, who followed me for a while, and I've been very clear about why I do this. I don't do this to be a professional Forex trader. I don't do this to have clout on YouTube. This is work, I could be spending time with my son right now. I could be spending time with my daughter right now. I could spend time with my wife right now, right? I could be goofing off right now, whatever. But the truth is I do this because I have a why. And that why is my family, my wife, my children, my ministry, my church, that, my mission, and my city. I love my city. I love Detroit. And I want to be a part of bringing Detroit to its glory. I don't want to just sit back and watch while the investors, do good things in the city. I want to be part of it. And so that's my why. That's what helped me stay maintained and focused. Now, what I would also say is that prayer, and I don't know how y'all feel about this. Y'all can argue about it yourself, but I'm gonna be straight about what I do. Is I pray, and I ask God for His wisdom and His strength. In times when I'm like got too many things going on and I'm juggling too many things, I just pray and I ask God for His strength, His wisdom. I ask Him to help me to know when to say no to something new. For me, I'm always like, yeah, let's do it. But I had to understand that I can't do that. So I prayed and I asked God for wisdom, strength, direction. And He's held my hand through all of it. It's really to His glory that any success that I have has really been to God's glory, not my own. So that's really first and foremost. And then I would say this is that I learned to find balance. When I need to take a step away, I take a step away. Sometimes, I just need to go on a vacation. I need to get away for a couple weeks, or I need to get away for a week or whatever it is. I just do it. It is what it is. the same work and the same amount of stuff you got when you get back is going to be there when you get back, whether you take the vacation or not. What I'm going to tell you is take a step back sometimes. Sometimes when I'm trying to trade even and my mind is just not there, I'm not going to force myself into trading when my mind isn't right, right? So I take a step back, breathe, don't look at the charts. There's been times even recently where I haven't looked at the charts for 2 weeks straight. I didn't even look at a chart. And that's coming again soon. I'm about to go on vacation again soon. Well, I don't even look at a chart for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't even look at it. I don't care. Why? Because I need my mind to be refreshed. I need to be able to look at it with a fresh set of eyes, you know? So that's what I would say help me balance things. And just keep focused on the main, keep the main thing, keep the main thing, the main thing. What it is you're pursuing in life, pursue it. Let Forex be an avenue to get you there. Whatever other things you got going on, let that be an avenue to get you there. But don't focus on the money. Don't focus on the thing. Focus on the goals. This is where you're going, and eventually you'll get there. I'll tell you this, Bible scripture. Peter was on a boat, jumped out of a boat and was walking on water. He was focused on the goal. He was focused on Jesus. And as he was looking at Jesus, he was walking on water. But then the winds and the waves started. He started looking around like this and started looking at all the things that was going on around him and lost focus on the sight, on the goal, Jesus, and started focusing on circumstance, the wind, the waves. And what happened? He fell in the water and Jesus had to pull him out. I ain't trying to go to church on you, but I am trying to go to church on you. Like focus on the goal. Keep the goal in mind. Don't focus on all the things that are blowing around you. Focus on the goal and you'll get there. All right. So I'm going to leave you with that. Appreciate you guys. And, man, bro, I got hate coming in here, bro. Look at these guys talking about my wife and everything. Oh my God. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all shot out, bro. This dude's got to get blocked. But yeah, so that's that, folks. I hope this brought y'all value today. Definitely blocking this dude. Definitely blocking this dude because he's I ain't gonna deal with blasphemy on my channel for sure. Definitely not. Let me block this dude real quick. Boom. Blocked.
You got that other dude off too?
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. That dude. What a knucklehead, man. What a knucklehead. So that's it, man. That's it. I start talking about Jesus and the devils come out. Look at that. Oh, man. The devils come out when I talk about Jesus. We all good, though. So, all right, yo. So that's it. I appreciate you guys so much. And this was live today. I'm gonna be teaching class Thursday at 7 for TTA. Gonna be going over some supply and demand principles. Gonna be fire. For those of you who do want to join the academy, go to trendtrading.academy, become a student. Don't forget, before you leave here today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the live chat, but you can also comment on the regular chat once this goes on online. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. If any of my videos have brought you value, that helps me to push the videos out to more people and more people get to see value. So help me out. Hit that share button, like, comment, subscribe, become a student. If you want the gear or the trading journal, go to tradeandgetpaid.com. Get your trading journal, get your trade and get paid gear, your Forex wear. And don't forget, Michigan's in the Elite Eight. Go Blue. I'll catch you guys later.